Here comes Edwards. He's jousting with Vassell. The rebound by Castle.
Kevin, to your point about second chance, fast break points, Spurs 8 fast break points, 1 for 6. It's just a concerted effort of Minnesota understanding as Castle gets.
After Sumu, Randall just picked up his third, and Castle at the line for the Spurs.
Last series against Portland was getting Stephon Castle downhill because good things happen. Starting off this second half, no other, putting the ball in his hands, and because of that, he's at the free throw line.
And the Spurs back up by 2. They've led by 15. We've had 6 lead changes, 3 ties, and Minnesota Timberwolves led at one time by 4. It's Edwards with 19. He'll dance on Fox and fade away again, and the rebound by Castle.
Shots for Anthony Edwards to start this half.
It's Vassell, who will take it on top, and Rudy is out there to defend. Wembanyama in the opposite corner. Across the lane, Castle with a nice move, a duck and a lean. Lot of control, the offensive rebound, and it's Vassell again. Working on Gobert, baseline Fox, into 2, ball deflected, Edwards on the fly, on the wing Randall. Into Castle, out to Edwards, in the corner, and they'll work it around. It's Dosunmu with a 3 and a Champagnie rebound.
Half to start in the second half as both teams are doing a great job of closing off the corners, something they struggled with.
Wembanyama tried to get it and then was shoved and retaken at the other end by the Spurs. And Castle sets, fires 3, good.
Get out of it. They got to get out of the refs. They got to get out of looking at them every time. This is the second round of the playoffs. It's going to get more physical, and the refs are allowing you to get away with a little bit extra.
McDaniels rattles out. Dosunmu parachutes in, gets the ball.
Having an efficient game, led the NBA in field goal percentage in the regular season, 5 of 5, 10 points. Nice little floater.
Second chance points for Minnesota, 16-4, wide open. It's Wemtu tonight, 2 of 15. And from 3 now, 1 of 2 this evening.
Wemby didn't have to show up Rudy like that. Rudy hit a 12-footer, and then Wemby gonna come back and shoot a 35-foot.
Foul call right there.
Randall takes it, kicks it. With 5 to fire, McDaniel out. Gobert set the screen on the handoff to McDaniels. Works his way into the defensive Champagnie.
Quietly putting together, a solid performance. He's the one guy that they know can get his shot off. Vassell shoots a long 3. That's on the floor. Even Wemby, he shoots shots in the paint over Wemby, and so Jake McDaniels is a guy that they're definitely going to need to get going down the stretch.
Here comes Randall. Champagnie is there, and across the lane, leaning in, pulls the trigger, got the miss, shot on the play. Backs in. Wembanyama will find Castle. It's Devin Vassell, wide open lane, wow!
Shaq somewhere, either smiling or hating, for sure, because you see a big guy doing everything you wanted to do.
Edwards will work his way, snaking for 2, and got it to go in a congested lane. Here's Fox. Champagnie, it's a 3. Percentage wide in this postseason. Reed around the screen. Nas sets up his triple. Good.
Off the break is.
How about that?
For a very long time. And they're going to need that. They're going to need more depth.
San Antonio has now missed 7 free throws tonight. Reed. Good pocket pass on the fly. Edwards.
Job passing and cutting. The hardest thing if you're a superstar. You got to continue to move off of the ball.
Penny in the corner, it's a 3, and a Gobert rebound.
Allowed for San Antonio to deny him last game when he was off the ball, and so just great recognition right there by Ant-Man not to stay still and get the back up.
Pulls the 3. Vassell other end, he knocks in a triple.
Game right now from downtown as both teams struggled in the first half from beyond the arc.
McDaniels comes.
Well, both teams catching each other, not set on the defensive end of the floor. They're taking advantage of the opportunity to score quickly.
Fox twisting, firing, no. So play. Vassell vacuums it in. Fox, three. Yes. Timeout players. Minnesota 3 of 4 by 3 different players. Shannon is in. Now to Edwards. Cutting his read. On top, Gobert. And Cornette comes out on him. Dylan Harper's in. Screen by Gobert. Step back 3 by Edwards. Take it the other way for the Spurs. Castle. Nice hesitation to set up and set the offense. 5.5 to play in the third.
And you're going to see a lot of offense run through Vassell right here with Wemby out of the game.
Foul. The second round, he's got Wembanyama. I mean, I can't think of a player who's had 2 more difficult defensive assignments. Here's Cornette over Gobert.
You cannot shut down, you cannot stop Jokic or Wemby, but Rudy has done a great job, and I think this has been a great playoff series defensively for him, for all the naysayers.
Reed with a nice little shake and bake.
Middle of the floor ISO above the break where it's tough for the defense to double.
Under 5 to go here in the third. Driving is the second overall pick in the draft, Dylan Harper. Castle sets, fires 3, no. Cornette on the wing. McDaniels deflected by the ever-present Harper. And he's down and hurt. 4 on 5. It's Vassell.
I don't like you. It's like that little push and shove shows me that like I'm just getting tired of you. You're frustrating me a lot. I like it.
Wembanyama is in 2 blocks. And he'll drain it. Let's take a look. And then game 7 in Texas, if necessary.
Literally changed every parent, every coach that has a tall kid, how they train. You now got to come off away screens and make a play as a 7-4 guy.
Shannon to the cutting Dosunmu. A couple Illinois players with teammates. After he was down, he's knocked away the cobwebs. He works into Dosunmu and a foul. Here, the plus-minus with Harper on the floor is pretty significant. As big as any.
Portland had 27 points, career high. Let's see what he can do. He's closing.
Stay over in Philly as well. Get this experience as a young guy to be able to play in these environments, man, in these games. You know, we heard Brian say the other day about Bronny, a regular season game you can never get nervous for again from that standpoint because you played in the most intense possessions in
the Spurs, just allowing Wemby to almost zone up on the backside, double contest shots. It causes a lot of problems for offenses.
Candace, Wemby arms are beat up.
Knocked away by Gobert.
A lot of physicality has been pushed towards that young man.
Vassell the miss, rebound Reed, down court Shannon, the hesitation with Edwards with it. Edwards with 23 and a double-double. Splits the defense, takes it in, and on the move, got the do.
Still is able to get the ball to go. I love Edwards playing out of that mid-range spot. I'd like to see him get the ball. It's not as much energy to score from there.
Castle bulldozing inside. That's a third.
On the night, there's more ways to impact the game than just offense.
Edwards, who's looked good, corner 3. It's a 2-point game. Fox back in, driving on Dosunmu and over Gobert.
A driving lane.
I love when you see a player working on something, Candace, either before the game or at halftime, and then they come out and they get that success. Ayo was working on that corner 3 when we came out of the timeout, and to see him get that early success and see it go down for me.
Half off the bench in the first, on top Wembanyama. Closing in on the end of the third. San Antonio 9 of 17 from the floor and a drive.
7'4" handler, screen and roll.
Crazy.
Going downhill with the nice floater off the glass.
Edwards with 25, launching a 3. There was a foul inside.
To Rudy Gobert.
Wembanyama picked up his third. Stopping, starting, firing, rejected by Wembanyama. He's got 3 the other way. Johnson drives, slices, and a foul. Keldon Johnson will be at the line. 2 of 6 from the floor. Hits the free throw right there. He's been
on the road here. San Antonio 16 of 24, like you said, but it is going to come down to the free throw. The Charity shows their will physically to go into the fourth quarter.
Dosunmu 3. Rebound champ in this third quarter. 10 by San Antonio. Vassell, short range shot. Champagny the rebound. Outside three. Keldon Johnson bulls fly. Edwards goes into the cell, met by Wembanyama with a whistle and a Wemby.
You know, the guy's attack. Wemby's a shot blocker. He's going to come, you know, as far out as he needs to.
Bench said it is imperative that Rudy Gobert in this series plays in the dunker spot. Because
switch defensively. Reed is on Fox. Shot clock at 4. Fox will put up a 3. Rebound Edwards. Final seconds of the third. The collision, the shot. 2 net ratings in the fourth quarter in these playoffs, so we are harnessed in and ready to go. Series tied at 1. Castle, Wembanyama, bobbled it away. Shannon was there. McDaniels to Dosunmu. Corner, 3, up and off by Randall.
Randall catch and attack. They're trying to get back in transition right there. That's the moment right there where you put pressure on the basket. You don't settle for that corner 3. You can get that anytime.
Gobert on the bench. Shot clock at 5. Carter is in, the rookie. And Dosunmu pushes Wembanyama in a flying for San Antonio.
right here, Ayo doing everything he can to keep him from catching it. Wemby trying to get to that.
He's 60% in the words of his coach. And then you got Dosunmu, who has missed the last
An incredible medical staff, or whatever they got, is incredible. But yes, these two guys, and when you out there on the floor, you do not want to show that you're injured, that you're hurt, or anything like that, because the team is going to make sure that when they see signs of being hampered at all.
San Antonio's in a 9-2 run. Here's Dosunmu. McDaniels. Shannon. A lot of athleticism on the floor for the Wolves.
Space.
He'll set, he'll jab step and fire. And could not. Carter had it. Stripped to the ball by McDaniels. It's Randall. Goes into the fray. Tries to drive. Busting the foul. And for him, number 1 at the free throw line is Randall. 4 is 1 of 8. 5 of 5 from the stripe. And 1 of 8 is not what Minnesota needs.
Well, Randall needs to have a big game down the stretch. Being in the paint and not settling for jump shots.
Minnesota, the highest scoring fourth quarter team in these playoffs. It's Castle getting side by Reed. 2-on-1. Randall to the hole. No. Picked up.
Now, as you see, the second effort right here, that's what it's all about. It's all about the second efforts when you're trying to win a playoff game. But Julius Randle just have a little bit more patience with yourself. That's an easy layup right there that he missed. He rushed it.
McDaniels with his 4th foul. Here comes Fox. Randall there into the double team. Wembanyama, and he spins and gets
So where the Spurs are going to go with Rudy Gobert off of the floor. They're going to go to Wemby in the paint.
Randall across the lane. McDaniels into the lane. Rebound.
That the San Antonio Spurs have, when you know you have Wemby behind you, it allows you to be a better defender on the ball, to apply more pressure on the ball and take more chances.
Terrence Shannon 3.
Far beyond the 3 points that he has on the defensive end, doing a little bit of everything.
Fox with an open 3. Wembanyama gets it and puts it back up in it.
Forever. Don't bring the ball down to where guards can strip you. Keep it up, keep it high.
Fired at the trade deadline. How much of a 3-level scorer this guy is. We saw it against the Denver Nuggets as Wemby knocks.
7 points already in the 4th with 3 minutes gone in the 4th. Wembanyama. 30 points for him, driving inside McDaniels. Rebound by... He grabs another one, 13 for the game, double-double for him. Carter Bryant gets it off to Fox. Wembanyama another 3, air ball.
And right here, De'Aaron Fox missing the wide-open 3, but Wemby throwing it to himself, and then again, knocking down. McDaniels grabbed him running down the court.
So I'm going to just shoot the air ball.
In the corner, McDaniels 3. Rebound, Randall.
With Wembanyama out of the paint, contesting the 3 in the corner, Randall has to clean up all those rebounds in the paint.
There's Fox, and McDaniels is on him. Fox takes it across the lane. Dosunmu has it. Numbers the other way on the wing. Shannon glides for 2. And you can see head-to-head in the first three where they stand and what the Wolves have done in the fourth quarter against the Spurs. Here's Fox, got tangled up on early in the game. In the opening minutes of the game, they trailed by 15 and came back in that same first quarter to trail by one at the end of one and eventually lead by 4 points after that big deficit. The spinning shot, Harper. Nice put up by the pick. Dylan Harper.
And Dylan Harper getting minutes during the season, but closing a lot of playoff games here down the stretch. Coach trusting the young rookie.
Edwards trying to split the D, and in traffic puts it up and in.
And number 5 right there is a big reason why game 1, 18 points of his 18, 11 in the fourth quarter, but also 2, Julius Randle. So they have
2. Edwards with 29. Gobert on top. Cornette is the center. Edwards again surrounded. Shot clock is down to 7. Offhand McDaniels. Try to tip in his own miss. Retrieved inside.
Julius Randle giving everything he had right there. Gobert, a little tut.
Not a pretty possession, but that's the kind of possession, if you're the Timberwolves, that you want to see. And 1.
Gobert's first trip to the line tonight and 12 of 31 in the playoffs. It's Fox. Wembanyama knocked away by Gobert. 6.5 to go. Second chance points. Minnesota 27-12 in that category. Edwards on top. They got McDaniels inside, defended by Wembanyama.
Wemby trying to contest and gets the foul.
Wembanyama.
Daniels doing a great job of flashing on that right here, but Wemby going up against the stifle tower, and then McDaniels getting the ball in the middle of the free throw line. Almost.
This is a shout out to Rudy. Going back to Ed-Man, just the adjustment we talked about with him getting the ball to the middle of the floor, so once he can see the entire floor and not allowing himself to be on the sideline where the defense can bottle him up.
1-point game. Wolves on an 11-4 run. Castle cross-court corner. Champagnie 3. Good. Big.
Timberwolves bench was trying to contest Champagnie on that 3 as he knocks it down from the corner.
I don't think they could do that. It's an offensive foul.
Here's McDaniels.
Technical foul.
Knocked away by Wembanyama. Retrieved by Randle. Inside, McDaniels knocked away a fourth block. Wembanyama. And then Randle's
First one, he's able to rebound on that one.
That's what we're talking about with Randle, man. Get in that paint. Mix it up down there. Use your physicality. Don't bail him out shooting corner 3s all night.
Champagnie 3.
Puts on plays. Gets up from getting screened and contests that 3.
Career high 13 rebounds for Edwards. Doubled, blitzed. Randle has it. Oh. Uh-oh. Finch is over there.
And the Rams, let's go.
Edwards has played as many minutes as anybody in this game.
Gotta get off of it.
Randle's got to cut and relieve some of that help right there.
2 to fire, 3 no good. Rookie Dylan Harper. And here comes Stephon Castle. McDaniels is on him. Screens, switches. Randle is on Castle with the shove, the fall, and Castle inside Wembanyama.
Right here, McDaniels putting the pressure on Castle, and then guess what? Randle said, check me in, physical.
Ooh.
Wembanyama.
Castle again with 13 points. Wembanyama, Gobert there. Shot clock is down to 2. Inside, wide open.